Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Looking at SPY on the daily, weekly, and we'll check IWM and QQQ as well. So we were looking at a potential bearish reversal candlestick in the tech sector, and we didn't follow through with it. We didn't break the low of the day in the tech sector. We didn't break the low of the day in SPY. And once the bulls saw that that was not going to occur and that the bulls were holding on just fine, as they have been recently, then the bulls showed up and closed at the high of the day. So we have an inside bar. We're looking at the all-time high for SPY. SPY just has to break 240.19 to see that all-time high. Lots of strength and keeping in full control. So we have supports to be watching. The low, if we break 239.15 tomorrow, it'll be a bear break of the inside bar, but we're so close to the high of the day. We're at the high of the day, so it's much more likely that we see a bull break than a bear break. So that's indicating the bulls are in full control. The tech sector continues to hold the market on its back, and it's not wavering. It's showing a lot of strength. We said that if we broke the low of the trading day candlestick on the tech sector, that it would be more likely than not that we confirm that bearish reversal candlestick, but that never occurred. Bulls held up just fine. So the weekly time frame, keeping the SPY bulls in control. Very, very tight range. That's one thing I want to point out. Look at the volume in the past 2 months of March and April, and look at the volume to start May. It's very, very low key. And that's not necessarily a bad sign for the bulls because we're not seeing huge big green days. If we were seeing a move like this back in April or February and it was on this kind of volume, I would be very skeptical and I would be very cautious. But we're just trading sideways, small range candlesticks, little incremental higher lows and higher highs, and that's just fine for the bulls because they don't need a ton of volume to see those kind of moves. So looking at IWM, bull break of the inside bar, the bull signal occurred at 138.83 as soon as that broke. Multiple inside bars in a row showing that tightening range, and again, it would be lower highs and higher lows. Breaking that to higher highs now, we're looking at 139.48 resistance, followed by 140.34. Nice bull move. We've tested and held this middle Bollinger Band 5 days in a row, showing that strength. And the weekly time frame, keeping the exponential support and bulls showing up. We have an inside bar on the weekly time frame forming as well, but the bulls certainly gaining their short-term momentum by making a bull break of that pattern. Looking at QQQ, still extremely strong. So QQQ did fill a little gap to the downside, 138, 137.84. And we actually haven't filled that yet. Looked like the low of this candlestick filled that level. We have not filled that yet, so there is still a small gap there. The bulls did buy this dip. Potential bull flag of sideways, slightly downtrending, normal healthy consolidation, but you can see the bulls clearly bought the dip with the long lower wick and the close up near the high of the day. And we're looking for an all-time high test tomorrow, 138.63. So extremely strong market still, no slowing down, not getting any red flags for the bulls, not even seeing any significant consolidation. It's just sideways consolidation, which the bulls will take every time. A month in a row of straight green for QQQ. Very clearly the lead market here, showing extreme strength and follow through, and there is no sign of the bears. So QQQ strong, IWM short-term bull break, SPY trying to see a new all-time high tomorrow. And keep an eye on the financial sector. It's been lagging behind. Like I said, the tech sector has been doing it all alone. But if the financial sector wakes up and starts to head back towards its resistance, XLF 2407 and 2409, start to head back to those levels, and we should finally get some momentum here on this bull break. And certainly not seeing any kind of big bull days on these all-time highs, just incremental and slow and steady. Bulls will take it, but if we want fireworks, the financial sector is going to have to play along. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow and see how this inside candlestick breaks. I'll see you then. Have a great night.